Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial, we'll be designing a stunning modern cabin. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you find this video helpful. Now let's dive right in. Step 1. Defining the exterior space. Before constructing the cabin itself, I always prefer to start by defining the external area. To do this, select the external area tool and begin outlining the space. Adjust the size based on your needs. If you plan to incorporate more vegetation, trees, or landscaping, make sure to allocate enough space. If you have specific measurements, use them for precision. Step 2. Setting the cabin's base structure. Once the exterior area is in place, it's time to position the cabin. Place reference lines to mark the corner points of the cabin. Use the rectangle wall tool to outline the structure. From the right panel, customize the room name and adjust the height. Set the room height to 9 meters. Adjust the wall height to 3 meters. Step 3. Elevating the structure for a porch or steps. Incorporating an elevation is essential if you plan to add steps or a front porch. Here's how to do it. Navigate to the Structure drop menu. Increase the elevation value. The higher the value, the lower the foundation will be. Keep in mind that the interior floor level remains unchanged, as shown in the small preview window. A 0.6 meter adjustment should work well, creating enough space to add steps or a front porch seamlessly. You can model steps or just select a platform from the library like I did here. Now, let's move on to the custom modeling section to create the top layer of the cabin. As always, the first step is to place your guidelines to ensure accuracy. Leave some space for the balcony by positioning guidelines accordingly. Place as many reference lines as needed to avoid mistakes. Step 2. Creating the slanted roof. For this design, we'll be constructing a slanted roof. You can choose any style you prefer, but here's how to create this one. Use either the line tool or the rectangle tool to outline the roof. Start by drawing a rectangle to establish the base. Use the line tool to create the slope, then cut along the guideline as shown. Remove any unnecessary faces to clean up the shape. Use the offset tool to create an outline, then apply the push/pull tool to extend the roof forward. With that, the base of the top layer is ready. Step 3. Designing the balcony floor. Since we removed the original floor's roof, the new roof will also serve as a floor for the balcony. Draw a simple rectangle to define the balcony floor. Use the offset tool to refine the edges. Trim the corners and apply the push/pull tool to extend them. This will form the glass railing. Optional, you can also find glass railings in the asset library if you prefer to use pre-made ones. At this stage, the basic structure of the top layer is complete. If needed, you can use the push/pull tool to adjust thickness. Step 4. Creating the staircase opening. Now we need to section off the interior space by deciding where to place the stairs and walls. Let's start with the staircase opening. If you're using a spiral staircase, draw a circle where the entrance should be. Adjust the position as needed, then use push/pull to cut through the floor until it reaches the lower level. For a square entrance, follow the same steps but with a rectangle instead. At this point, you should have a clear stair opening. I've also added stairs in this example, so you can visualize how it will look. Step 5. Sectioning off interior spaces. Now we need to divide the bathroom and sleeping area. Place guidelines to ensure straight walls. Use the line tool to draw a partition. Draw a second parallel line, then pull to extend it forwards. This will create the bathroom wall. Step 6. Adding doors. Now let's create doors for the bedroom and bathroom. Using the rectangle tool, draw a door outline on the wall. Use push/pull to cut through and create an opening. To close off the bathroom from the other side, simply draw a line and extend it using push/pull. For the bedroom, use the same technique. You can either delete the face for an open doorway or keep it for a closed door. You also have the option to leave the top layer open for a more modern look or close it off entirely for privacy. Step 7. Creating windows on the slanted wall. Now let's add windows to the angled face of the cabin. This final touch will enhance natural lighting and aesthetics. To create a window, follow these steps. Place guidelines to mark the window's position. Use the rectangle tool to draw the window's shape on the wall. Apply the push/pull tool to cut through the wall until it reaches the opposite face. At this point, the window space is ready. Step 2. Adding windows to the front and side of the cabin. Now let's add front-facing and side windows. Position guidelines to mark the window frames. Use the line tool to sketch the frame lines. Split the window into sections. Rather than a single large window, we'll create 4 smaller windows. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Use the offset tool to define the window frames and the glass areas. Extend the frame slightly to add definition and depth. Step 3. Apply materials and finishes. To enhance realism, we'll now apply materials to the windows and surrounding areas. Select the brush tool to copy materials from existing windows on the floor plan. Alternatively, browse the material library to select frames, glass, and other finishes. Apply materials to the custom modeled walls for a seamless look. Now the cabin is truly coming to life. Step 4. Adding a custom wardrobe optional. I've also added a custom wardrobe to fit the unique cabin layout. Since this shape is customized, a standard wardrobe wouldn't work. If you'd like a tutorial on how I created this custom wardrobe, let me know in the comments and I'll make a dedicated video for it. I have applied the materials and finishes for the cabin, placed the furniture, and added lights. The renderings will turn out better when you choose the right materials. And remember that Coohom allows you to upload your own materials, finishes, and even models, which you can then adjust and change as you please, so you just have no excuse to create something magical. If you're curious about the rendering process, let me know in the comments. Many people assume that Coohom can't render exteriors, but that's simply not true. It's just a matter of using the render tool correctly. When you first start using Coohom, you probably end up getting renders like this and wonder why it's not looking as you hoped. And while it might be frustrating for some, you just have to understand how light works and how materials and finishes balance each other. Take a look at these images. Would you have guessed it's all with one software? Well, it is. Look at the warmth and coziness. The cabin looks perfect. Everything was designed and rendered within a single tool, Coohom. This software simplifies the entire process, making it efficient and user-friendly. If you want to save both time and money while creating stunning projects, don't miss this special offer. Use code EVERYTHINGDESIGN for 72% off on popular plans. Check the link below to get started. Now sit back and enjoy the final showcase of this beautifully designed cabin. If you want to learn everything about rendering and master the tool to achieve stunning results like these, let me know. If you found this tutorial helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth design videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.